Good evening, I'm Daisy Richards and welcome to Monday's edition of the Regional News. We begin with news from Mexico. Residents in southwestern Mexico on Saturday evacuated from homes flooded by the remnants of Hurricane John that ravaged the Pacific coastline for a week, bringing deadly floods and landslides that left 22 people reported dead. In Guerrero, the worst-hit state and one of Mexico's poorest, 18 people were killed according to local media, many due to mudslides that crushed houses. To the south, local media reported 3 deaths in Oaxaca and a young boy died in a river to the north. John rapidly strengthened into a major hurricane on Monday before tearing into Guerrero. It dissipated and reformed offshore, and for the rest of the week skimmed the coastline north, bringing torrential rain and floods. John began dissipating on Friday and is no longer considered an active storm. Last October, Hurricane Otis struck Acapulco as a Category 5 storm that rapidly intensified off the coast, leaving over 50 people dead and billions of dollars in damages. But John's rainfall nearly tripled the rain generated from Otis. Heavy rainfall and thunderstorms are forecast across Guerrero and parts of Oaxaca later on Saturday, but authorities in Acapulco said the floodwaters were starting to fall back. Meteorologists say warmer ocean temperatures are giving more fuel to hurricanes, allowing them to become stronger faster and leaving coastal communities less time to brace for their blow. While in Trinidad and Tobago, police are investigating 3 murders, among them a Hindu pandit and a woman, which occurred from Saturday night into Sunday. In the latest incident, 64-year-old Pandit Ramesh Maharaj was killed Sunday evening in Susu Lands, Guayco, Sangre Grande. According to initial reports, Maharaj and his wife returned to their Chunaripo home around 5:30 p.m., parked their vehicle, and entered their house. While they were in the living room, 2 men armed with cutlasses entered via the back door and announced a holdup. They began to chop the spiritual leader about his body and proceeded to rob his wife, who was unharmed, of cash and jewelry. The men then ran out of the house and escaped in nearby bushes. The police were informed and officers from Sangre Grande CID and Task Force responded. However, Maharaj was already dead when officers entered the house. District Medical Officer Dr. Abel viewed the body and ordered its removal to the Sangre Grande Hospital mortuary pending a post-mortem. In the other incident, 47-year-old Keisha Blackman was stabbed to death by another woman in Carronage. According to police reports, around 4 a.m. on Sunday, Blackman of Carronage was proceeding north along Hike Street when she noticed her boyfriend with another woman. There was a confrontation, and it is alleged that the woman drew a knife and stabbed Blackman several times in her chest area before escaping. Blackman was taken to the St. James Medical Hospital, where she was pronounced dead. The suspect later surrendered at the West End Police Station. Investigations are continuing. And in the final incident, 1 man was shot dead and 3 others were in critical condition at the hospital Sunday evening after suffering gunshot injuries during an attack in Santa Cruz. According to reports at 5:15 p.m., police responded to reports of gunfire opposite a popular bar in Cantaro Village. The victim's identity and details surrounding the shooting remained unclear. Finally, news from Argentina. Argentine President Javier Milei said on Saturday he intends to shake up the country's midterm legislative elections next year during a rally for the national launch of his political party as the country battles its worst economic crisis in decades. Winning the 2025 elections would give Milei's Libertarian Party power in Congress, where it currently holds a minority in both chambers, hampering its ability to approve laws it considers key to its governance. The president made a rock star's entrance at the rally in Lezama Park in downtown Buenos Aires, squeezing through crowds of thousands of supporters and singing a rock song on stage. The political newcomer who assumed office in December lashed out at the political establishment, which he called a chaste, and at journalists who he branded as corrupt and pieces of excrement. Many supporters dressed up as lions, Milai's symbol, and others wielded cardboard chainsaws, which he used during his campaign to illustrate his plans to slash the size of the state. Since taking office, Milai has cut billions of dollars in spending in a tough restraint push intended to tame the world's highest inflation, but under his administration, poverty rates have surged by more than 10 percentage points to nearly 53%. Thank you for watching. Do have a productive week. Until next time.